Hello, all you beautiful souls. Jules here, and happy Wednesday AM. And I'm popping on for our crystal. A day keeps the doctor away. And tonight we're going to be talking about zircon, also known as cubic zirconia or cubic zircon. It is a cheap crystal, probably maybe one of the cheapest ones you can get. It has a Mohs hardness scale of 7.5, so it is harder, almost like your diamonds or your quartz. It's a tetragonal crystalline structure, and they are found in numerous origins, such as Australia, Cambodia, China, Kazakhstan, Madagascar, Myanmar, Russia, Sri Lanka, Tanzania, Thailand, and Vietnam. So that's where they find in mind the normal zircons, although many zircons are man-made. So they'll use those in replacement of real diamonds or real crystals. So be careful, because zircon can come in any color and it can mock many crystals. So that is one thing to be aware of. And I'm not hating on zircons, but they're just a cheap crystal. And I really don't find any energy from them. Now, I probably have man-made zircons. I don't think I have any natural zircons. But I'm going to show you a ring here that's made in zircon, and we'll talk a little bit about it. This is your Leo and Sagittarius crystal. Fire starters. It is not an Aries crystal. We are diamond babies, and we will not substitute a zircon for a diamond. So that leaves the Leo and Sagittarius for the fire signs, and let's take a look. Okay, so these are zircons. They look real, but they're not. They still have that tetragonal structure. They're still hard like a crystal. But a telltale sign to tell if it's a zircon as well is the metal is going to be copper. See, let me take this off. You see how the metal's wearing away? It's just a cheap metal for a cheap crystal. Because if this was real diamonds or topaz, it would have real sterling silver. So zircon is a high intensity crystal, just like quartz. So it does have the power to transmute sluggish energies in the chakra system and meridians. So zircon primarily corresponds to the root chakra, but it does activate all of the chakra system, including your earth star and soul star. So it is immensely healing for the body, mind, and soul. It's also detoxifying. If you have real zircon, you're able to clear out any stagnant energies you might have from your auric field in your body. So here is zircon in its rough form. It has a white quartz matrix, and actually in the Middle Ages, it was actually believed to drive away evil spirits, thought to cause nightmares. So it was used to help with a good night's sleep. And it is actually one of the oldest minerals on Earth, with its origins dating back to 4.4 billion years ago. So it's not much younger than the planet itself, which is estimated to be 4.6 billion years old for Earth. So the name zircon comes from the Persian word zargan, which means gold colored, even though the mineral comes in a range of colors from blue to red. It was originally gold when they first saw it, but it does kind of look a little bit like a garnet as well. And it does have an affinity for magic, which makes it a favorite tool for creating all things. So many people will use zircons to create wands or crowns or amulets, just really cheap, tiny crystals that they can design with. So this is one of my very first incense burners. I cut the cord off it because it broke. It just didn't burn anymore. But I kept it, and that's where you put, like, I put candles in it now just to light it up, and it has a really cool design. But this is made with fake zircons right here. They're really fake because they're plastic, but people will use zircon to use as a decoration, and that is quite all right. So actually zircon is even mentioned in the Bible, and it was mentioned in the book of Exodus in the Old Testament as being one of the stones of fire that were given to Moses and subsequently set in the breastplate of Aaron. So Aaron's breastplate had zircons in it. So here's another necklace I have. It's really old. It's done kind of like a rosary, and it is also made with zircons. These are all colored zircons. They're I can tell these are actually glass because of the bicolor in them. But down here for the accent is a gold moon. Not real, obviously. But all these little zircons, these are all zircons. And in ancient Greece and Rome, zircon was actually thought to be one of the most protective crystals. They adorned themselves as amulets, often worn to safeguard against danger and negativity. So it is an older crystal. It does have ancient wisdom and meaning if you get the natural zircons. But I kind of stay away from it. I just honestly use it as decorations. Like this hangs off one of my photos. So it's just to add some sparkles. So in addition to its clearing properties, it also brings long-term financial stability and prosperity. So you can use it like a diamond to attract wealth. It maximizes the flow of resources, and it also calms the mind, body, and spirit. So many of us probably have zircons. They were probably one of the first crystals we had as children. You know, I got a diamond ring. It's a fake zircon. Yeah, we all played that card, didn't we, as kids? Look at my diamond. Look at my zircon. So yeah, that is it for tonight, my loves. Thank you all for joining me. And if you have not already checked out my Coolio dragon, it's an ombre singing quartz dragon from Minas Gerais, Brazil. It is so cool. It's 8 inches tall and it's 946 grams, so it's a big boy. And it's being sold at 32 cents a gram. So if you feel called to him, he is available in my shop. And tomorrow we have our last crystal a day. We're going to be finishing with zoisite. So I'll see you guys all there. And I hope you have a beautiful night and happy St. Patrick's Day. Jules.